Hey guys, how's your 2011 going so far? I had a few little computer problems, but they are fixed, and I'm back now. Now, I didn't do a top 10 list for 2010. The reason is, as I watched other reviewers' lists, I realized how few movies I had actually seen. So, my New Year's resolution is to see more films this year, especially non-mainstream movies. I need to expand my horizons. As a result, my first review of 2011 is I Love You Phillip Morris. Actually, I Love You Phillip Morris is a 2009 movie, but it had trouble getting distributed here in the United States due to its homosexual content. After a couple of delays, it was finally released in December, but it didn't get to my town until now. The story is based on a real person named Stephen J. Russell, a con artist who was jailed multiple times and escaped just as many times. He stole hundreds of thousands of dollars. I didn't know this going in, and now that I do, I think it raised my opinion of this film. Now, before I go on, a word on that homosexual content. I know some people can be disturbed by what could be called a gay film. I wouldn't call it that. This is a romantic comedy, heavy on the comedy. True, it's a romance between two guys, but it doesn't focus on the set, and the sexual encounters between Carey and McGregor are actually pretty funny. Now, there is one scene, right after Carey's character admits he's gay, that is a bit graphic. I also think it wasn't necessary. I guess it was supposed to be funny, but it seems out of place. It's short, so it's a pretty minor flaw. But if it bothers you, I suggest you look down and focus on your hot dog. So what did I think? I think half of the film is a really great comedy, and half is a really good drama. So, one half plus one half equals one great film, right? No, unfortunately it doesn't. The problem is the two halves don't quite mix. Let me explain. The story is told with Russell, that is Jim Carrey, narrating his life story from his deathbed. At the beginning, the adventures are quite funny, in the typical Jim Carrey fashion. But the monotone narration often kills the tone. Then he meets Phillip Morris, played by Ewan McGregor, and the romantic part of the rom-com comes into the story. This is the part that didn't quite work for me. Ewan McGregor is great, maybe even brilliant in the part. You can see the romance in his eyes and the hurt when Jim Carrey's character does something wrong. And he's funny. There's a scene where Carrey does something really brutal, and McGregor's character's reaction to it is just hilarious. Unfortunately, Jim Carrey isn't up to his level. He's terrific at the physical comedy, and he had me laugh out loud many times during the film, but he's not up to the drama. Maybe it's just me and my expectations of him as an actor, but his facial expressions at the serious moments just look like he's about to burst into laughter. Now I have to say, the ending almost overcame my objections and was a really good twist, but I can't say any more than that. Overall, I give I Love You Phillip Morris a 7 out of 10. As you'd expect from Jim Carrey, it's a really funny film. However, it sort of fails in the drama department, in spite of a great performance by Ewan McGregor. Still, if you need a break from the latest action blockbuster, it might be worth a look. I guess I'll see you at the snack bar. Later.